What's going on, guys? Today I'm going to be going over some pickups I got at my LCS today. Sadly, silver was up about 3%, a little over a dollar, a little under a dollar when I was actually in there. But yeah, I still went in there and picked some stuff up. I got a bunch of silver coming in from Whatnot on eBay, which I don't buy a ton from, but I found some really cool stuff. I usually just go up to my coin shop. That's what I've been doing a lot of lately. But I'm going to get into it. I got 10 ounces here today. Not a ton, but I got some cool stuff. I paid three something. Let's see, this first stack I paid, I got 5 ounces at 2 different shops. So I got this first stack here was 175. They were $35 a piece out of the generic bin, so got some cool stuff. First one here is this this buffalo. This is actually my first buffalo. I don't really stack like generic stuff. I try to find the cool vintage, weird stuff like that. So I got this. This one says Las Vegas nickel, and it's made by the Golden State Mint down there. You can see the GSM. So this was cool. I don't have any buffaloes like I just said, but this one was cool enough. Got a little mirror finish. So I like that. And then this one's been in there, I think, ever since I started going there to this shop. And I just kind of passed by it a few times. I thought this was just a more generic looking around, but then I took a closer look at it. You can see here, it's got a date, 1992, the American Medallion series. So I don't think this is like a crazy expensive round or anything, but it is a cool little vintage piece. So anything vintage I like grabbing. I mean, 92 isn't that old, but it's old enough. So grab that. Got this one as well. This is a little trade unit made by the American Pacific Mint, I think is what it was, APM. So that was cool. This has a very similar design to the one of the assay offices. They have 2 different designs for that, but this one looks just like one of them. So like that one. This round has also been in there forever. This is a Asahi Liberty and Freedom. I just never grabbed it, but they didn't have a ton of new stuff today, so I kind of had to pick through some old stuff I wanted to get. And this was one of them, but I'm definitely glad I picked it up. So yeah, that's cool. Nothing crazy, but decent little round. And then I got one coin. I used to buy a ton of New Way stuff off AppMex, but I kind of realized you can get way cooler stuff at your shops. This is a 2018 New Way Tree of Luck. And for 35, it's a solid deal. I mean, it's not in the best shape there. You can tell somebody liked to pick it up right there. But for 35, I was happy to grab this. Thought that was really cool. And then my next shop, let's see. Oh, actually lied. I grabbed 1, 2, 3. I grabbed 5.75 ounces. So that stack I just showed you was 175. This stack was 207. They're a little more expensive. They were $1 more today for their generic bin, but they have cooler stuff. They have way more like stuff that they keep out of their generic bin that's just a little bit extra. So I grabbed one of those. I'll show that last, but first I grabbed 4.75 ounces out of the generic bins. You'll see what that means here in a sec. But first I grabbed 2 1-ounce bars. Got this Northwest Territorial Mint bar, which is really cool. I just grabbed one of their rounds. The last time I went out to my LCSs, it was really cool. It had like little mountains that kind of like raised up off the round. So that was cool. And I saw this in there. I kind of had to have it. Got some more gross toning up at the top. But nothing special, but a cool little bar there. And then I grabbed this. I'm pretty sure this one, yeah, this is definitely another modern one. I think the letter first means it's a modern one. But this is the second one of these modern Johnson Matthey bars that I've found up at this shop. So paying generic prices on that, even though it's not the old Johnson Matthey, I thought that was cool. Here's my .75 I found. Thought this was really cool. You can see down there 3/4 ounces of 4/9's fine. This is the War of 1812 Canadian dollar. So this one also kind of a pretty bad shape. It's got milk spotting and then whatever the hell that is up there, but I wasn't going to leave any of this. The odd fractional stuff kind of tends to have a decent premium, so I thought this was cool. Plus the got a little griffin there and what a lion maybe. Those are cool. I grabbed this. I've been wanting to get one of these. This is a tri-state refining round. Really cool. I'm not gonna bother taking it out of the case. But it's similar to a Hoffman where this side is like flat and then it raises a little on the bottom. That doesn't make any sense, but these are really cool rounds. I really wanted to get one. But yeah, I love the back. I'm usually a sucker for eagles, but I don't know, something about how simple this back is. I think it's really cool. And then the last 2 ounces I got were Silver Shield from the mini mintage. I got a couple of proofs last time I was up there. This time I got this is just a regular non-proof. It's the Cardinal Justices or something like that. I can't remember. Got the 4 ladies there, and this is from 2020. This is by the mini mintage. They've been making stuff for a few years. Most of their coins only get like a couple thousand made. They aren't worth a ton because they aren't super well known, but pretty cool rounds. They seem pretty high quality, so that's cool. And then I also got a little proof. They come in this box. It's kind of, I don't know, you can really tell it's a smaller mintage. You'll see here when the COA pops out, it's you know, it's nice that they do it, but it's kind of like low quality. Like this is your little COA. Not the nicest thing. A lot different than what the US Mint will give you, but you can see here we got number 806 out of 2021. And I'm crapping on them, but they make some really cool stuff. Check this out. Silverback Silver Shield. Really cool. Silverback gorilla there. Got a battle axe and a shield. This one was $1 extra. Also, I forgot to mention for that 3/4 I paid 26, and these are the generics were all 36. This one was 37. So these last 5 were 207. First stop, 5 ounces was 175. This stop 5.75 for 207. It's a lot of numbers there. This is a really cool round. I'd flip around and show you, but like you can't. I don't know. They weren't made to be taken out. I had to like force one out the first time I got one, and it like totally jacked up this little felt piece here that got some plastic. So I'm gonna leave this guy in there. But that's all I got today. Got 10 ounces. Pretty happy. My stack is up to almost 2 1/4, 225 ounces. So it's growing. And like I mentioned in the beginning too, I got some cool stuff coming from Whatnot and eBay. A couple really nice 2 ounces, some vintage I scored, and a little piece of gold. So I'm patiently waiting on those. Yeah, that's it for today. Hope you guys enjoyed. You know, hopefully I can keep putting out videos. It's only my second one, but I'm planning on buying a lot more silver, so hopefully should have a lot more videos for you guys. So yeah, thanks for watching and stay tuned for the next one.